Hey YouTube, how's life? So, I am relying on 100% natural light right now, so if the light fluctuates, I'm really sorry. Today, I'm gonna be doing I don't really know if I'm gonna be doing a steady with me video or if I'm just gonna do a productive day with me type vlog, because I don't really know how much of today I'm gonna actually film. I'm already getting a super late start because I woke up incredibly late, record-breaking late. And that's because I was up all night coughing till literally 3 something in the morning. The goal for today is I have to catch up on homework because I do dual enrollment. So essentially, the way it works on my community college is a high school student can take one class per semester for free at this community college, and they just have to pay for their supplies. Unfortunately, this class that I'm taking does require a textbook, and you need to actually have the textbook. So essentially, it's like a $100 class for me. Okay, so I have to catch up on homework for that because I missed class yesterday because my car broke down. Yeah, basically, here's what happened. I was on the highway and I literally only have to be on the highway for maybe 6 minutes. But within those 6 minutes, my car just decided it couldn't go any faster. I was going around 65, 68 just to keep up with everybody around me, and I drive a 1995 Astro van. So I'm sure you can imagine how well that goes. Someone right behind me, and I hate it when there's someone right behind me. It's really stressful. So I was trying to get a little bit of space between us, and my car just decides to stop going. So I pulled over, and then it just died. So I was just like, all right, well, I guess I'm not going to class because I'm
stuck here on the highway.
So that was fun. So yeah, long story short, I've got homework to do, and then if I have time left over, I think I might try editing a video. Okay. I went to Ocean State Job Lot the other day, and I found this thing. It was on sale for $8. For what it is, that's kind of a lot of money, but at the same time, if I got it at Staples or Target or something, it'd probably be $12, $15. So I was okay with 8, and it's whatever, you know. I'll definitely use it. I just have to figure out where to put it, because right now it's just been sitting on my floor. I have too many cups of just things. Before I do any homework, I'm gonna try to organize some of the papers on the floor because I have this massive pile of papers from last year's school year and a couple school years before. There's been this pile of papers that's just been floating around my room for way too long. So I need to finally start figuring out what the heck I'm gonna do with them because I keep tripping over them. My dogs keep tripping over them. My mom keeps tripping over them, and they're just unnecessary. So that's going to be step 1 of today's productivity list. So I've got homework, edit a video, and go through these papers. Let me get the papers. Look at this. Not all of this is papers. A lot of that is books and notebooks. Oh, look, it's my dog. Hello, Ree. He's a good girl. Hello. Actually, step 1 to tackling this is I need somewhere to put these papers. So I'm gonna need to find a new tripod because right now you're being balanced on a mug and a giant pot. It's taking up way too much room on my desk, and I have to move all these mugs. And this plant. Dropped a binder on it finals week, and a bunch of the leaves fell off on this one, and a few of them on this one. Before I did any studying or any organizing or whatever, just wanted to clear off my desk. Yes, that is a toothbrush. No, I don't know why it's on my desk. I have a lot of strange things on my desk, including harmonicas, toothbrushes, paintbrushes. And this is just step 1 of me going through papers. It's 2 weeks later, and I'm still going through the same pile of papers. It's honestly insane. I should probably just incinerate the majority of it. I just had this old folder thing that has 5 pockets in it. I got it from Staples I think 2 years ago, and so I was just starting to separate papers into that thing. I don't end up using this as my final containment unit for all of these papers. I have a giant those things called the folder things that have all the file box things. I don't know what they're called, but I have one of those, and that's what I'm eventually storing all of my stuff in. But for now, I'm just using this folder thing. I don't really know why I'm bothering to keep a lot of these. Most likely, I'll have to take another biology class or another chemistry class in college. I don't know if I'm actually gonna bring this thing with me. I probably won't in the scenario in which I'm I should bring this with me. I guess I'll bring it. I don't know. I don't know why I'm bothering to keep all of these things, but it's fine. What I discovered with this folder is the type of plasticky material. Things just don't adhere to it well. The post-it just slid right off, so I had to use tape. The only kind of tape that really stuck to it well, other than probably duct tape, was just normal clear tape, Scotch tape or whatever. I tried using washi tape and paint tape because I thought that would be prettier, but it just would not adhere. So So I didn't finish going through papers by any means. I still have quite a few papers to go through. Thanks a lot, past Jenna, for making an absolute mess of your life. But I'm just gonna have to finish them another day because if I want to get any homework done, which I do, I need to start doing my homework now or I'm gonna run out of time because it's currently 4 o'clock and my lecture is at 6 o'clock. I can do a little bit of work in the car because I think I'm just gonna have my mom drive me after what happened yesterday. I don't know if I really want to do that drive by myself. So I think I'm gonna try my best to read as much as I can of chapter. I think I left off on like midway through chapter 2, so I'm gonna try to finish up reading chapter 2 before I can get through chapter 3. Like the plan is just to read it and then I'll see where we are in lecture tonight and then I'll go back and take more notes. I have to work tomorrow, but hopefully I can get some homework done then. While I'm like reassessing my life, let me give you a rant about summer homework because I hate summer homework so much. Yes, I see the point of it, like especially in English classes because like honors English versus regular English in my school, it's basically honors English, you just go through a lot more material than you do in college prep English. I kind of get why most English teachers are like, here's 4 books, read all of them and have notes and like know what the heck happened in all of them before you get back to school. That I get because books are slow, like you have to sit down and actually read them for English classes, so I kind of get why they want you to have like a head start on the material. You can like knock 4 books out of the way in the summer, I get that. But then it's other classes where I'm just kind of like, why? Honors art, for example, I don't know. I mean, part of me gets it. Maybe it's because she's just trying to like get an idea of our skill level. For my honors art class, I have to do 5 different projects. I have no idea where I put the assignment sheet, nor do I know where I put any of the papers that I need for the art homework. So
that's gonna be fun.
And like I kind of get it. It's kind of like having a sort of mini portfolio sort of thing so she can sort of see where we are artistically, like our skill base. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, oh. When I do art homework, it takes a good, like, I want to say 8 to 10 hours to do each one. Actually, no, that's a lot. It depends on the assignment, because if the assignment is, like, a smaller thing, then that usually only takes, like, a maximum 5 hours. But if it's, like, a big painting, and I had quite a few big paintings last year, the big paintings took, like, 10 hours. So I'm afraid to even, like, start any of those. I know I have to, but I've just been trying to, get stuff ready for my portfolio, because I know that's coming up, too. I gotta apply to colleges, so I'm trying to get stuff for my portfolio. I'm just like, this has been the corner of the frame for way too long. That's been driving me nuts. I'm sorry. I don't know why I expected this to still be warm. Oh, this is really bitter because I forgot to take the tea bag out. I know I need to do this homework because it's 4:13 and that still gives me an hour. Not an hour. It still gives me 45 minutes to do my work, or to do as much work as I can until I have to leave. But I just don't want to. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I don't know where I can put you where the sun isn't casting awkward shadows. I'm realizing I never told you guys what class I'm taking. I'm taking a human growth and development class. So it's a psychology class. Oh, this is my ACT information. I'm literally stupid. If you're sitting at home and you're like, oh, this is another one of those girls who says they're an average student, but in reality they're like high honors every single semester. Yeah, I wish. All the tests that colleges want to see the scores of, I've gotten super low scores, like super below average. So don't go thinking that I'm a genius because everybody else on YouTube who seems to make these videos is super smart, because I'm not. I'm about as average as you can get. Got my bullet journal that I haven't used in like 2 weeks, and then my human development textbook that was like $103. Got my notebooks. I do this tiny notebook. This has, I think I'm going to use this for my YouTube ideas. Let's see, I don't need a pencil sharpener because I literally only use mechanical pencils for homework. So I don't even know why I carry that around. I only use mechanical pencils for art. Not mechanical. I only use normal pencils for art and standardized tests. Okay, use your brain, Jenna, for like 5 seconds. What's happening? Okay, so I have 2 notebooks for whenever I take college classes. I've only taken 2, so I don't know why I'm acting like I've taken a bunch. I have this one, which is just like a super cheap one that I got from the library, not the library, the bookstore at my school. Pretty periwinkle blue color. I know it doesn't look periwinkle blue because of this lighting, but it is. You just have to trust me. This is what I use for lecture, so it's just like super messy. You can't really see it because of the lighting, but it's just like my super messy notes, trying to keep up with whatever the heck my professor's saying. But he has a tendency to go on long tangents, and he talks kind of fast, like fast enough for me to not be able to write neatly while he's talking. So those are a bit messy. And then I try to copy the lecture notes into a second notebook. Don't want to show you the school name because since it is a community college, it is close to where I live, so I'm not going to tell you where I go. I do use a second notebook, which is a one subject notebook. It has a few more pages than the other one. I think this has 100 while the other one has 70, so there's a little bit more paper in it. I use this for my notes at home because I actually have time to make them neat, and for when I copy lecture notes into a second notebook so that it's actually legible. And then I use these to study for quizzes and tests. And with our first 2 tests / quizzes, I don't really know which category those fall into because he kind of goes back and forth between calling them a test and a quiz. And the first 2 assessments, he said, are open notebook. So like, bless up, we get to pick the questions and they're open notebook. Life can't get any easier, but if you're like me and you procrastinate, then you kind of struggle with it. But I did okay on the last one. I think I didn't get to see the material because again I missed class yesterday, but hopefully I'll be able to get it back today and see if I did okay. My first college course that I've ever taken was a general psychology course with this guy, and now I'm taking his second level class or whatever, his human growth and development class. So I'm hoping it goes okay, but considering I couldn't even get to class yesterday because my car broke down, that's just honestly a mood. Alright, let's see, where did I leave off? So chapter 2 is about heredity and the environment. Fun stuff. A lot of this is like bio related. Like half this book is just bio. I kind of hate bio, not gonna lie. So that's why I kind of struggle to read the text. Like, I mean, I always struggle to read textbooks in general because I find them really boring. But I struggle with this even more because science is not my thing. Like, I don't find it that interesting. I'm not very good at it. Like, my brain doesn't understand any of the concepts. I think I'm gonna use a blue pen today. Let's do the thing. Let's see how far I can get. Because I keep ranting to myself and procrastinating. So now it's 4:20. 4:20. I literally hate myself. Okay. Alright, let's read, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I basically just sat down and I was reading through, I think it was chapter 2. I don't remember what chapter it was. This was a while ago. But I just read through the chapter and I was trying to write down anything that looked like kind of important. So like, terms that were in bold or italics, I tried to sort of scribble down in the margins, and then I was just writing down what looked like the main concept of the chapter, which I think was, oh god, I don't remember what notes these were, to be completely honest. I was just using this is like my favorite pen, like go-to pen, my blue Bic pen. It's just a ballpoint pen, and I was just trying to write down like, I think I was writing about like behavioral psychology, like how to raise children in certain environments. I think that's what I was on about. I don't even know. I do my notes in 2 columns instead of just doing notes all the way across. Imagine there's like a line down the middle. I only write on the left side. My brain gets a little bit less cluttered if I have it in 2 different columns instead of 1 full page. I couldn't find any normal shoes, so I guess I'm wearing my speech bubble socks and a pair of quite colorful Converse sneakers. It's a look. The rest of my outfit is normal. It's just like Northeastern shirt and some black running shorts. The raffle waits. Hey YouTube. Sorry that I look worse than I did before, which I didn't think could happen. Would you like to say hi, Grover? You just want my food. Basically, I went to class, and then I went to CVS to get cough medicine, and then I went to get Chinese food, and that's where we are right now. And I'm probably just gonna end the night by editing and eating this food and watching too many Joanna CDO videos. So yeah, sorry this video might have been kind of anticlimactic. I hope some of whatever I said in this video was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up because that's a thing. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I don't know what the heck this is. What am I doing? Here. Freeloader.